hopefully it might do it. Relax. Whoosh. My hair's a fucking mess, but I don't care, I'm clean. Same favourite game ever. I can't wait for number 2. In fact, back in October last year, it said that the game was 60% complete. So hopefully that does mean that the game should be completed this year. It's like hopefully completed this year, because I want this series to be done by the time it comes out. So when I finish that, I don't have the urge to start it, because I know if this isn't done before the game comes out, I'm screwed. Because as soon as that game comes out and this isn't done, I will be playing that game off camera, and then I'll have to go back over it. But I might play the second one like one time off camera. It depends. It depends what the case looks like. If the case is just gonna have a picture of like Ellie, like a bit grown up or something, or like if it's gonna show Ellie older and then Joel like older, something, then I'll play it just like I don't know. Unless on the camera, unless on here, like it shows something really interesting, like them. Unless it shows like something bad happening, I'm really not gonna do like a first go through on the camera, because there is a bunch of conspiracy theories that Joel is dead, or that that Ellie's gone insane because she found out that Joel lied to her. Because at the end of this game, Joel lies to her and like saves her from being killed. Because the only way to cure the virus is to kill Ellie and take it out of her brain. But Joel has got too attached to her over time and doesn't want to let another daughter figure die.
Anyone caught outside without proper authorization will be arrested
so,
and prosecuted.
If she finds out, she's going to be pretty pissed that she could have stopped the zombie apocalypse ages ago. But she could still think there is other like people like her out there, because she could just find out Joel was lying that they don't want to stop the infection anymore. Do you want me to do it?
Joel, give me a hand with this.
There you go. I just like the look of this game because it's not like other zombie apocalypse games where everything is still straight. Jesus Christ, Ellie.
You're recruiting kind of young, aren't you?
She's not one of mine.
Oh, shit. What happened?
Don't worry, this is fixable. I got his help.
I was really confused right at the start of the game when they wanted us to transfer a girl over. Maybe it could have been a family of someone in the Fireflies, which just was kept to be her. I had a bunch of things going through my head.
Well, then I'm staying.
Ellie, we won't get another shot at this.
We're smuggling her?
There's a crew of Fireflies that'll meet you at the Capitol building.
That's not exactly close.
You're capable. You hand her off, come back, the weapons are yours. Double what Robert sold me.
Speaking of which, where are they?
Back in our camp.
We're not smuggling shit until I see them.
You'll follow me. You can verify the weapons. I can get patched up. But she's not crossing to that part of town. I want Joel to watch over her.
Whoa, I don't think that's
I'm
the
not
best
Ellie.
idea.
him.
They're so reluctant at the start of the game, but then they're so reluctant towards the end of the game to split. If Ellie knew that she had to die to stop it. I doubt she would. And then she would come to a conclusion on her own to let it happen. But then Joel would just still do it even if she wanted to.
How do you know them?
I was close with his brother, Tommy.
Hey, Tommy. Everyone would assume that close. This could mean he's dead, for all we know. I was like, oh, so Tommy has died after the 20 years he has been alive.
Said if I was ever in a jam, I could rely on him.
Was that before or after he left your little militia group?
He left you too.
Oh, he left me
He's
because
a good
he's
man.
But he also saved my life.
Just take her to the North
He's so
Tunnel.
fine, Dawson.
Just cargo, Joel.
No more talking.
There's some really beautiful scenes in this game.
You'll be fine.
Like the way the shadows come off it. In most games, there wouldn't be a shadow coming off it. But with this, all the shadows actually show proper facial features.
Stay close.
Because there's a reason why Naughty Dog doesn't bring like a game out every single year. There's a reason why there's like a 3-year break in between most games. Because like with Uncharted, because it went Uncharted 1, then there was like a 2 or 3 year break, I believe, to 2. Then 3 was like a 5 or something break. Then number 4 was like a 5-6 year break. My favourite out of all of them is probably 3 and 4. I like the story of 3 a lot. I remember I used to just sit down for hours and replaying it. But what they do is they have special suits with baubles on and things on their face, so they have exact things. So like every single actor here is modelled after their actor. So Marlene is modelled after actor. All of Naughty Dog, because I'm pretty sure the skin for Joel is used as the one for Sully. No, it's not. There was a big conspiracy theory about Ellie that she was played by this big time actor, but then that was debunked quite quickly because they did get a lot of people in. All of the actors pretty much are from Naughty Dog. That's why you hear a lot of voices. Because like in the Telltale game, Tales from the Borderlands, you can tell that one of them is Lee, and like that is actually pretty cool. They use a lot of the same voice characters, sort of thing, and that makes the game a lot better.
I heard all the shooting. What happened?
Fireflies. Same thing's gonna happen to us if we get off the street.
Pro, I'm just following you.
Down here. Keep up.
Where are we going?
Up there. That'll get us to the North Tunnel.
How are we supposed to reach that?
Just give me a minute.
You can tell I know this game. To be honest, but this game has some really annoying times where you've got to boost people up. Because look at the size of Ellie, and I know she's young, she's 14, but I can climb up something like a wall this high. But I know the game is probably a bit smaller, like a bit larger in real life than it is in the game. But
Yep. Sometimes.
You ever smuggled a kid before?
No, that's a first. What's the deal with you and Marlene anyways?
I don't know. She's my friend, I guess.
Your friend, huh? You're friends with the leader of the Fireflies. What are you, like, 12?
She knew my mom, and she's been looking after me. And I'm 14. Not that that has anything to do with anything.
So where are your parents?
Where are anyone's parents? They've been gone a long, long time.
Oh my god, Ellie, if you're 14 and the infection started 20 years ago, you were born 6 years into the infection, your parents died sometime around 10 years ago.
Struggling me, if that's what you're getting at.
You wanna know the best thing about my job? I don't gotta know why. To be honest with you, I give two shits what you're up to.
Well, great.
Good.
There's a massive plot twist in this game, like right at the start, and I was really fucking confused by it.
Is it?
What are you doing?
Killing time.
Well, what am I supposed to do?
I am sure you will figure that out.
What's the Wi-Fi password? That's not funny, but fucking is in my head.
The watch is broken.
No, don't take it offensively. Today in class, I literally we were in class, and then Miss said we were doing. I was in Welsh last lesson, and everyone was asking what's a biro. Then Harvey got like all posh and, oh, I'm from Puff Cool. I'm so posh. I call pens biros. I said, shut up, you stuck-up twat. It was funny. The whole class burst out laughing. Nice. No, nice. 20 years later, he's still thinking about his daughter.
I hate bad dreams.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, shut up. Your friend left you for dead 2 times, Ellie. Your friend left you for 2 times. That's what I'm going to say. Not a lot of I'm going to say this. A lot of my subscribers, if they follow me on Instagram, might not know that this is my favourite game. But this is my favourite game ever.
I've never been this
Ever
close
made.
to the outside. Look how dark it is. Can't be any worse out there.
Oh, trust me, love. When you have clickers trying to kill you, bloaters trying to kill you, runners at every corner, trust me. And then you have like people from the city trying to kill you, trust me.
Damn it.
What on earth do the Fireflies want with you?
Hey.
I would have knocked her out. I would have grabbed a bottle, robbed it out of her because I didn't know who she was until she was merchandise.
It's a lot. Wanna do this?
Yeah.
No, but yes, because I want the story to go. This is my controller. Grip. Everything.
It's a bit strange that they're having us do their smuggling.
So that's
Marlene
it.
wanted to do it herself. You weren't their first choice. Or the second for that matter. She's lost a lot of men. Beggars can't be choosers.
Just hope there's someone alive to pay us.
Someone will be around.
Thank you. Let me go first. Oh my fuck. She's so stilly she can walk through that. No, but in this game, from the height on these people, so let's say this is these people, let's say this is them, this tall, and then this is the wall. Pretty sure if you ran, jumped, put your leg on there, boost it up, I'm pretty sure you could get your chest on there and push up. Then, or get the strongest guy there to get up, lift them up. Because that's what confuses me. I know there's some walls where Joel is obviously a bit too, like, short and that. But you could at least try and get 2 people to try and lift Joel up Like when he's with, like, or get someone to lift Joel up, so he's up there. Grab him, pull him up because he'd be quicker. There's a scene when you're leaving the city on a bridge, and it so annoys me. It annoys me so utterly much because they send the two people up first. Well, they send one man up, then the two kids. Then the man doesn't help. The other man doesn't help. Ellie jumps back down. When they could have just got the two men up first, they both grabbed the kids and lifted them up. It would have been easier. It's just this game has some downsides, but it makes the story more interesting. Because it's like in every single Naughty Dog, there's always puzzles. But like, it can get annoying sometimes.
She said there's some fireflies that have traveled all the way from another city. Girl must be important. What is the deal with you? You some bigwig's daughter or something?
Something like that. How long is this all gonna take?
If everything goes as planned, we should get you to them in a few hours. Ellie, once we get out there, I need you to follow our lead and stay close.
Yeah, of course.
Like that. I like that colouring. Like,
Hold up.
because it shows the dark where it gets darker on these pipes from where he is there.
Alright. We're good. Come on up. Come on, kid. Watch your step.
Matter of fact, they don't check under the plants.
It's raining. Everything good.
Oh shit. I'm actually outside.
Other fact, she's probably been outside before, but like, not outside. Like, she's been outside, but not outside.
Up this way.
Don't do anything stupid.
Move.
Turn around, on your knees.
How did we see them?
You scan them, I'll call it in.
Alright. Put your hands on your head.
This is Ramirez at Sector 12, requesting pickup for 3 stragglers. Understood.
Look the other way. It'll make this worth your while.
Shut up. Tired of shit.
Mm-hmm.
What's the ETA?
Couple minutes.
Yes, Ellie, you savage legend. Yes, Ellie, you legend. Stabbed the king in the leg.
I thought we were just gonna hold him up or something.
Oh, shit. Look.
Jesus Christ. Marlene set us up? Why the hell are we smuggling an infected girl?
I'm not infected.
No? Was this lying?
I can explain.
You better explain fast.
Look at this.
I don't care how you got infected.
It's 3 weeks old.
No, everyone turns within 2 days, so you stop bullshitting.
It's 3 weeks. I swear. Why would she set you up?
Hello, fact, the only kids you see... Actually, that could be true, because the kids aren't matured in this situation. And when you're a zombie, you don't age. So actually, it could make sense, as she's a kid, the genes could be different. And because there's obviously not many kids left, because they'd obviously been killed or starved by themselves. Or they would have been torn apart by infected. Any ones that were bit and got away and survived, that would actually make sense if they weren't infected, because my DNA right now will be different when I grow up, because you've still got puberty to hit, you've still got evolution to hit. As time goes on, your DNA and your structure of your blood and that does change. Not tremendously, but the way your body reacts. Like, as a kid, I used to love to drink 7-Up. Then, as I've got older, I've gone off 7-Up towards, now I drink more, like, Pepsis and Cokes, and then more, like, energy drinks, like Monsters and that. Because it's, like, 7-Up is just a bit too, like, off-putting for me now. And because my DNA structure is changing and my taste buds, and the only reason my taste bud changes is because my DNA changing and like my blood changing and my structure changing, and that could mean kids could not be infected, but then you would think that you'd see more kids around. But there is many reasons, because if a kid gets bit, you're not gonna go for it, are you? Just in case, because just because it's a girl. Not because it's a girl, that's sexist. Just because it's a child, you don't want to risk it, because if it's someone's kid, you're not going to want to kill a kid, do you? Because it's not something you want to do, so better to get it out the way, so they just kill it or leave it to die by itself. So nobody would actually know, but seeing as Ellie's not infected and she's bitten 3 weeks old, it could just be something to do with her bloodstream. Her parents probably might not have been infected, like infectable. They could have just been shot and killed. Or it could just be Ellie, like Roy said, it could just be kids. I'm going to have an assume that it's leaning more towards kids, because she was born into the infection. Many kids who infected the infection would have died before the infection, like would have died in the first stages of the infection. Because for the stages of the infection to take place, you would have had to start with your walkers, your runners, then that would have moved to your clickers, and your clickers would have turned to your bloaters, and then would have left spores. And then, if she was, let's just say she was bit by, because she was born 6 years in, that could mean something around the 10 years, like 9, 10, 11 year mark, where clickers started coming in. She could have been born in around that time, but as she says, 3 weeks old. As I'm saying, it could be a kid. It makes more sense to be a kid, because if it was something like if she said 3 years old, she was bitten when she was 11, it could have been because of the early stages of the infection and her DNA, and like she's a child. But if let's say she was any older, let's say she was 16, 17, 18, she could have been more likely to be infected, because in some countries, in the eyes of the law, 16 is where the government can view you as a legal adult, and then 17 is where you're a proper adult, 18 is where you are seen as an adult, and after that you're seen as a proper adult. So maybe the DNA works like that. Maybe because you apparently finish puberty at 16, 17, maybe when your body stops merging, that's why you don't get infected anymore. That's why you get infected, but before that maybe you don't get infected because you're a child. A little science rant with it.
Run! Go! Move!
I want to know who's on the live stream now. Who's on the live stream now?
Follow me.
Say who's on the live stream now.
Alright. When I give you the signal, we run. Now, run. Stay away from those lights.
Say your name in the live streams,
Gonna be another sprint.
and then if you
Ready?
shout it out.
Sure. Yeah.
God damn it. They're everywhere.
Move. Right there.
I see him. Just stay back. Stay down, don't let him see you.
I love the fact that he could have picked up the gun earlier. Time is 21 Savage.
You see anything?
Clear back here. I'll look up ahead.
So far, so good. I hear him up ahead.
Hold on.
Shit, stay.
Gotta be those fucking fireflies, Calvin. There's a double dent between them now.
We can get through here.
But for all, I just stumbled across them in my head. But for all we know, when Ellie turns like 18, let's say, she could start becoming infected. That would make sense, but like maybe it just doesn't affect kids who are infected, like bitten at that time.
Shit, another patrol. Everybody get
Sorry
down.
if you guys don't like this, like science talk, but I thought it would just be able to say to make sense, like what I think.
I ain't spotted this yet. Let's go around.
Have a look.
It's too many, Tess.
Oh, man.
You really got it.
Oh, shit. They're in. Listen. See if you can distract them.
All right.
See more lights.
Jesus. Whew, I wish I didn't do that because I could have saved my ammo for a later battle. I'm dumb.
Tess, you got any idea which way?
Guys, no joke, I like this game so much, it's literally my background off my phone.
Think we can squeeze through here.
Charlie Squad, report.
Shit. I got more soldiers.
Target's still on the loose, sir. Break off pursuit and report back to Sector 11.
I don't think they see us.
Into your vehicle.
Stay in the shadows. Tess, up through here through this pipe. think we can make it through here. Whoa. Jesus.
Gather up. The column is back. We're returning to the wall. You heard the man. Hold on up. Let's go.
Like, they shouldn't care though if you're leaving the wall. It's your choice to leave the wall and have a chance of being infected. I know they're trying to stop the outbreak from spreading, but it's not gonna work. You need a cure.
Alright, they're gone.
Because the zombies don't need a feed.
Look, what was the plan? Let's say that we deliver you to the Fireflies. What then?
Marlene, she said that they have their own little quarantine zone with doctors there still trying to find a cure.
Yeah, we've heard that before, huh, Tess?
And that whatever happened to me is the key to finding a vaccine.
Oh, Jesus.
That's what she said.
Oh, I'm sure
Wait. My theory was technically debunked. Because she said she had a friend who was bitten with it. And her friend went insane and died. But that doesn't mean anything because her friend still could have been 16. Her friend could have been 16, 17. She could have been the right age to be infected. My ideas could still be right. But, yeah, so it could be right.
Fuck you, man. I didn't ask for this.
Me neither. Tess, what the hell are we doing here?
What if it's true?
I can't...
What if, Joel? I mean, we've come this far. Let's just finish it.
Do I need to remind you what is out there?
I get it.
I hurt my feet and my toes.
This way. If we cut through downtown, we can hit the Capitol building by sunrise.
We hope.
Guys, I'm gonna leave this episode, this part here. I know I spent like a good 10 minutes talking, but I probably need to do some other things, because like I have said in the past, there is upcoming projects happening and I need to sort some of them out. If you guys need to, if you guys want to do anything, I have a video I uploaded the other day, I think it was yesterday, where it was saying to follow my social medias, my Instagram, my Twitter, and my Snapchat were all on there. So if you guys want to add me there, that would be a good idea, because then you guys can get in touch with me, and you might see some little sneak peeks from upcoming projects, because I know I've got a POV project coming up very soon. We were planning to do one on Halloween, but the timing was off, because the time everyone was ready, the time we said that we would meet up was 2 o'clock. And then we would train for like an hour, so we were all ready, and then by the time we actually all showed up, it was the time we said we would start to get ready to shoot the video. So like the time we would be like halfway through our training. And then as we got and finished our training, it started to get a bit too dark, and I wasn't comfortable doing some of the jumps, and because it was like a chase POV and I wasn't comfortable having to second guess myself. Like, we shot like the first bit of it and I didn't feel comfortable because it was like a bit too dark, and I didn't want to. and we shot the first and the last bit so I could get those bit done, because the last bit was the bit we shot second. I'll get onto that in a second. The first bit we shot was more or less not intimidating, but I had to run, jump, fast plant my hands down and then bring myself through this gap. And I didn't want to clip myself like with my hands, because let's say I'm running, I jump, put my hands down by there and bring myself through, like not by there, like to the side of me. I bring myself through, I swing over. I don't want to go onto the wrong bar, because we trained it down to a default that I have to jump from the third bar up, like the third step up, and then swing across to go down into a safety roll. I didn't want to take the chance of going to the second one, clipping my feet, then falling face first. So, but I did get that successful, but we didn't do the last bit because we were like, okay, let's keep the second bit let's keep the last bit until we got to the end. So all the other bits, I was a bit wary, I was like getting a bit shocked, like and scared because of the last bit, because there's this like 9.5 foot. Okay, so let's say I'm like 2 feet tall, something around that. Pretty much I was jumping off this container, so this 9 foot container plus me, that's probably 10 foot if you round it up or down, so around 10 foot, and pretty much I'm jumping from here to a wall that's around like this, like high. This isn't like to scale, but like it's like a wall. Let's say this is the container, then this is like me on top, then I'm jumping down to a tiny little brick wall that's like that thick. I can probably like that thick of a wall, and if I stop I'm gonna fall into I'm gonna either fall backwards down into a gap that's around probably that wide, and then smack my head off the container, like probably fall back, smack my head off a wall that was there. But then if I fell forward I'd be fine, but then I always have the chance of not jumping further enough and then skidding down the wall and scraping my knees. So when we finally got to that bit, we were like, let's not do it just because if we mess up. I were like, how about we just do it tomorrow and like do the whole shit tomorrow, but we've already got some quite good clips and I like the darkness, and we were like, so do you want to do it then? And I was like, I'll give it an attempt. And then pretty much what we did is we stuck a bunch, like we all stuck our bags, coats and hoodies like everywhere. If I was to fall, jump and then fall backwards, I wouldn't crack my head open, I wouldn't break a bone necessarily unless I landed funny. So pretty much when I jumped, I went bang, landed, and instead of grabbing the fence so I didn't buckle my arms, I just went bang, landed, and I landed perfectly, I think, and then I dropped down, put my hands like that, knees like in between, dropped, turned, and dropped again, like off the wall, and sat down on the floor. My knees were killing, because I clipped them on the fence that's in front of the wall, because I landed, bang, I landed how you meant to land, but then I was a bit too close to the fence and I clipped them. And my feet hurt because of the drop, and then I was like, do you want to do it again? I was like, nope. Fuck. I was there for like 2 minutes being like, shh, we decided to call it day and just like do one at like Christmas time, but we never did one at Christmas time because it was getting dark at like 4 o'clock and everything. Then we decided to try and do one. We were gonna plan to do one for Easter. Like have a kid with like a box of like chocolates, like an Easter egg, walking down past the thing, and then I'll just say what we were planning to do, but then we decided to call it off. We pretty much are gonna have a guy one of us walk down the street and get chased by this guy who wanted an egg, like an Easter egg. But guys, more or less, there is some upcoming projects coming soon with Welsh Boy Rate Plays. There is some upcoming stuff coming, but I really, it's a bit weird to get, do everything because what I want to do is I want to do some more Fortnite. I like Fortnite, but I'd like to do a couple of hours of Fortnite, on a live stream. And I know, you guys might not like the idea of me live streaming every video, but I like to be immersive with everyone because I know a lot of YouTubers who get messages don't go through because a lot of people who have a subscriber base, or they have subscribers who comment, which I don't have really. But I have my notifications on, so anytime I get a subscriber, it tells me. Then pretty much I go to that person, and then if I can, I will thank them. Pretty much, I'll reply to them saying thank you or something. Then I'll delete all the messages. I'll delete the messages if they comment. But as I was saying, I do read the messages. So if you want to leave anything down in the comments, to give me any ideas, what games I should play, if you guys want to tell me what your theory is or why Ellie doesn't get infected, and no one else gets infected, just tell me, just say what you would like to say in the comments below. I'd read through them. And I'm doing a Q&A pretty soon. I'm at 45 subscribers, I believe. So if and when we get to 50 subscribers, I'm going to do a proper Q&A. I'm going to announce it on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. Then I'll do and then pretty much I'll get some things in. I'll do a nice little video, some good editing in and that, just for that, just because 50 subscribers, guys, it's a milestone for small YouTubers. But yeah, guys, that's going to be it for today's video. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.